So what's up, fellow collectors? So my name is Mr. Pogi and I am here to review this awesome Marvel Legends toy called Ronin. So this is actually Hawkeye, but he's now Ronin in the movie. So this is what I'm going to review. So this is from the Avengers Endgame wave, but for this wave I only bought this figure. So now let's go to the box. So this is the front part of the box and this is the right side of the box, and as well as the left part of the box, and as well as the back part of the box. So for the back part, just read up there for the back part, and then these are the other figures with this wave. Again, I only have this figure. So this is for the Thanos Build-A-Figure with an armor Thanos buff. Okay, so enough about this box. So let's get into it and open this awesome figure. So now this is Ronin out of the packaging. Now I must say I'm not really a fan of Hawkeye or Ronin. So for this figure I bought this one because I need to complete the first 6 Avengers. And I haven't got any Hawkeye figures, but I got this one. Now for this wave, this is one of the most expensive figures in this wave, the Endgame wave. Now who is the other or the first one who is more expensive than Ronin? It's Ebony Maw. So for the rest of the figures, they do not mark up to those price. So I bought this around 1,600 I think, or 1,700, but I'm telling you it was worth it because of the accessories, the details, and not much for the articulation. For the articulation, well, I'm a little bit disappointed for this one. Now for this figure, there are 4 accessories that are included. Let's go with the BAF figure first. So this BAF or Build-A-Figure is from the Thanos Armored BAF. So this is the Infinity Gauntlet. So well, I don't have the full Endgame Build-A-Figure Thanos Armored BAF wave, so I only got this arm. So well, I'm happy with this one. Okay, and then also next one is the throwing hand effect of the shurikens. So actually this is actually nice. I remember the figure or the accessories of Bullseye for this one. So well, it's nothing new to me, but well, it's a shuriken, so it's a ninja style. And then it comes with these 2 swords, the left sword or the smaller sword and the longer sword. So the details of the sword here, well, it's not much of a good detail for this one, or maybe it's actually nice there, as you can see. And as well for this one. Now for the details of this figure, well, it's actually a pretty nice figure. It comes with the gold paint application and comes with all black paint. Now for the paint details, well, it's kind of, well, it's okay. And then for the back part, and this is the head, and this is the what they call this, a forearm guard. This is what you call a forearm guard. So do you really call this a forearm guard? And then for the arms, well, it's actually nice. This is his jacket. So his jacket is actually a soft rubbery type of figure, and then it comes with the holster of his swords. Okay, so you will put the swords in there. So later I'll show it to you. And then actually, if you're curious that can you remove the hood? Yes, you can remove the hood there, so you can see the head of Ronin. So this is just pure ninja. And also, can you remove this one? Yes, you can remove this one. Okay, so if we're gonna review this figure, so for the belt, well, it's actually a pretty nice paint application for the buckle of the belt. For the zipper, it's actually nice. Well, it's kind of detailed. It's like one of my jackets. And then also, actually, you can remove the jacket of this figure, or the armor, or can you call this the armor of the figure? So I'll just remove it later so that you will see how or when or how does it look like. And then for other application, paint application, well, it's actually plain black. And then for the details of the legs, so we got the what they call this, it's like a belt type or a garter type for the figure, and then for the knee guards. So it's, well, it's I think this is a sloppy paint application, right? But not really. Okay, the shin guards. So, well, for the shin guards, actually, if you zoom it right there, so does it have a complete color? So it's kind of a sloppy paint application there. Well, I don't have any problems with this figure, but for my figure, it's the legs or the knees kind of jelly there. So there. So maybe I'm a little bit disappointed for that one. Now that's for the details of the figure. So now, if you want to remove the jacket or this is the armor of this figure, you have to remove the head there. I remove the head, and then you need to take it all off. So how do you do this? Well, this is pretty hard. So I'm going to show you guys. Well, this is him without the jacket. So it's actually the body type. Well, the ab crunch you can actually put it. Okay, so let's put his head. So what does it look like? There, pop the head there, and it's actually good. It's plain there. Are you happy? So that's the look of this figure. Now, if we're going to look into the articulation, so now for the articulation of this figure, you can actually, well, to appreciate the articulation of this figure, you have to put the jacket first, because, well, you're gonna display this with the jacket, right? Now for this figure, you can tilt his head way up there, and then you can also make him look down there, and as well as you can put his shoulders way up there, so that's the farthest that it can get, and then shoulders rotation, so it has one, and then also for the bicep swivel, so it has one, and then double jointed elbows, the pivoting of the hands, and then as well as for the no, actually this is a pretty good paint application for there. And then for the ab crunch, it has an ab crunch, but it doesn't go with the figure if you're using the jacket. But for the hip rotation, so it has a hip rotation, and then for the legs, it has a thigh rotation, and for the knee, double jointed knees, and then also it has an ankle pivoting, okay, and you can make it go like this one. So that's the articulation of the figure. Now with this figure, I popped in the head of Clint Barton from the 2-pack Endgame Wave, Hawkeye and Black Widow Quantum Suit figures. So I sold that already, and I've just picked the head, so it actually looks good in this figure, and also the bow. So this is the I've managed to get the bow, but it doesn't come with the arrows, so it doesn't have an arrow. So if you're going to have this figure, you must get the head, because well, it can't be complete with Ronin without the head sculpt of Clint Barton. And Clint Barton's head from that Quantum Suit 2-pack, it's actually perfect. So it really looks like Jeremy Renner. But for in the Philippines, it actually looks like Jericho Rosales, right? So as you can see, the resemblance of Jericho Rosales in this figure, so it's uncanny. So for this one, you have to buy the head. So actually, it cost me a lot, but it's worth it. Okay. Now, when you're gonna put the sword, so just to add for this video, so just insert the sword here, and then insert the other sword in here. So that's the application of this one, I think. So, well, yeah, I think this is the best way to put the swords. Okay. Now, a lot of people have asked other people regarding this one. Can you put the hood? Well, in the movie, Clint Barton removed his mask, right? The Ronin mask. So he was left with the hood. Okay, in the scene where he removed his mask, And can you put this one? So this is the question. So not really. So it doesn't really fit. Oh yeah, it kind of fits. It's kind of well, the hair is tall, but it actually fits. It's actually pretty good, right? You know the scene where it rained and then Black Widow was just at his back. Well, you know the story already. Now, for this figure, do I recommend you buying this figure? Well, if you are going to complete the first 6 Avengers, I must say that you must buy this figure, especially that it came with the end game and it will look good. Okay, but if you are satisfied with your own Hawkeye already, well, you can have those. But I'm telling you that if you're going to have the Ronin figure, you must buy the head sculpt from the Quantum Suit 2-pack Black Widow and Hawkeye. So this is actually pretty good. So I'm going to display this in my shelf, and also I recommend this for people who are also a fan of Hawkeye. Okay, at around 1,600, I bought this from Shopee. I think it came at around 1,700 already because of the shipping fee. Then again, it was not released in the market because of some issues from the supplier of the toys regarding the Endgame wave. So the Endgame wave itself, the Thanos Build-A-Figure armored one, was not released in our market. So you have to buy this from a person. So now we're at the end of our video. Now before we end this video, a big shout out first to a fellow toy reviewer, Mr. Sean Toy Reviews. So go visit his channel. So he's just starting, so actually he has a potential in toy reviewing. And then also a big shout out to fellow collectors out there. So guys, thank you for watching. If you're gonna comment for this one, just comment right away. And then if you are not yet subscribed in my channel, please subscribe in my channel, as well as click the notification bell, and also like, comment, share, and subscribe as well. Now, as I've said in all of my videos, so guys, thank you and keep on collecting.